Instead of looking where this leg connects to this leg and this leg connects to the body and yada yada yada, we want to see where this leg connects to the whole picture. This sucker is swooping the flip up and hitting that hip. Big picture, baby, always good, maybe. What? You ever think outside the box? Huh? You know how to find your art style in 10 minutes? Well, you never would have thought of how to do it on your own because you never tried. You never tried to use your non-dominant hand. And that's what we're gonna be doing today, kids. We're gonna be using our non-dominant hand to find our art style. All right, and on top of that, I'm gonna be giving out 2 free tips, okay? So what you wanna do to find the mistakes in your drawing, you step way back to make a big stack. A lot of you are staying a little bit too close to the screen and you're zooming in a little bit too much. All right, and step number 2, flip it, don't rip it. Okay? Flip the canvas. When you flip your view, you view anew. Everybody says these tips, but we're gonna be jumping in there and figuring out why they work. Come on, let's go. Oh, God. There's a previous contest where I told you to do reference shots of yourself, and you guys are nailing it. The reference footage is great, but there's so many flippin' submissions right now that I can only go over so many. I'm not really announcing winners of the pad. I'm just gonna be going over some of the submissions. All right, we're gonna be looking at your styles, seeing how you can acquire your own style. And that's the truth. That's what we're gonna be doing. I wouldn't tell you otherwise. Keep the videos coming. Let's go. Oh my God. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Did not like the sale at Target. This is the kind of dedication that I'm talking about. We go Triangle Squad here, baby. This is what I think of boxes. This is the kind of dedication that I want for my followers. Flip boxes, man. Flip them. I don't ever want to see a box around here. I don't ever want to see a box in a video. If you put a box in a video, you better be messing it up. All right, this is the kind of video that I want to see from you guys in the future. New challenge. I don't like boxes. I don't like ovals. And look at that. He's breaking these suckers down. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Super awesome job. Antarctica Soda. Super duper. Cat Pick Story is doing a bunch of these. I don't want to see you guys just doing one and then just stepping off. Okay. The only way that you can boom, get this going faster is that you do a bunch of these studies at once. This person's doing it. All right. Secret time's coming up. I'm just drop a little secret. Take this sucker in here. When you stare at something so closely for so many hours, even if you're sitting back like I told you to, you got to make sure you flip it because you're seeing it with a whole new set of eyes. And when you flip it, you'll see the mistakes. So when you see pros drawing, they're always flipping. Flip your art, you flip your heart. You learn a lot. Okay. Instead of looking where this leg connects to this leg and this leg connects to the body and this, we want to see where this leg connects to the whole picture. When you take a step back and you look at the whole picture, this sucker is swooping the flip up and hitting that hip. That's what we want to be paying attention to. So when you do your drawing, you want to make sure it's got that dynamic motion. Big picture, baby, always good, maybe. Ah! Ah! Oh man, we get into it here, don't we? Oh, we're just crazy. We're just crazy. Big picture, baby, always good, maybe. But always good, always. Honestly. All right, don't just do that for that one. Watch this thigh. This thigh's moving up to that freaking shoulder. Holy crap. Art's fun now. All right, well, look at this thigh. There, let me zoom in for you. Look, this is all pixely. Doesn't matter. Get that out of here. This sucker goes all the way up the shoulder, the neck. We're trying to draw through, trying to get the big picture. And you don't do that by sitting here and zooming in. And also, at the end of the video, I'll be drawing with my left hand and then you can see how this transforms into your own style. All right, and that's what we're gonna be doing at the end of the video. And that will happen. So, scoot and do. This leg's going kind of at the top of this shoulder. Hey, you did that. Look at that. Side note, just a little something right here. This leg's popping out. It's very subtle. The sucker's going up to the shoulder here. Let's drop that sucker down, and there's a taper to the thigh. There's always this taper, all right? We're not doing parallel lines here. That is not triangle fam. That is big box fam. All right, let's see where this knee points to. It's kind of pointing to the other knee, but just below it. We're keeping the dynamics of this hip, and you're swooping it in. Boom. Man, I wish I had somebody to tell me this when I was your age, when I was just a little infant, stupid baby. All right, and after you've made that stroke, you can just cut it out. Let's see where the ankles are hitting at the same spot almost. So we're looking at the overall picture. We're looking at the big picture here. All right, see already just this right here, it's looking much more balanced. That's how you break down photo reference. Oh my God. Let her go. Oh, she's got a phone. Oh wait, no, it's a... Is that a bra? I like the low angle, that's really cool. Oh yeah. All right, execution of it is pretty good. I'm not sure if I would have chosen this moment. No reason in particular. Why did I think that was a phone? She held it up like a phone. I like that, good job. Moving on. Oh yeah, this video is sponsored by Wacom. Wacom. All right, look at this sucker, Wacom 1. All right, I'm gonna be giving this sucker away in an upcoming video, so keep an eye out. Sick. Dang. Oh, it's too bad I didn't see a video. Let's take a look at Jonas Brothers art here. Get out of here, sticky keys. Yeah, get out of here. Nobody wants you. All right, you got your structure down in here. You got your overlap, yada, yada, yada. Looking pretty good. Now, at this point, if you zoom out, all right, if you look at the bigger picture right now, if you step way back to make a big stack, this is what you're gonna notice. You were so focused on the armature and all of this stuff that you didn't get the gesture down. But once you step way back to make a big stack, you can see that this right here, this whole gesture line. All right, I'm gonna give you a little diaper. Oh, now you're a baby. So pay attention to the shoulders and you see how you're leaning forward now. This is why we take reference here, so we can pay attention to the actions that we're doing and get that nuance, But here's the thing, I think that you're doing it perfect. What you need to do in art, you take it step by step and you focus on one thing and then you focus on the next thing. Right here, you're focusing on the armature, you're focusing on the muscles and all that stuff. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. You don't want to be juggling like 50 different knives at one time. It's best to separate those two fields in the beginning and then stick them together later on, all right? All right, and this is another piece of the puzzle that fits into finding your style, which we're gonna get to in the end. We're gonna be drawing with our left hand there. All right, so you stick around for that. That's coming up. All right, I don't want to be beating a dead stick with a dead horse with, I don't want to be going over the same thing over and over. I kind of see the same thing here with Cornelius old pumpernickel. Okay, so I'm looking at it right now and your reference shot is sick. The dynamics in this pose is so cool. All right, here's what it is, and I figured it out with my long brain. The reference shot, like I say all the time, man, you gotta pay attention to the shoulders. The shoulders are the nuances. In this shot, you can barely see your face. That shoulder's raising up. Often when you're in action, those shoulders are going all willy-nilly. You gotta pay attention to that. And this face right here, you can barely see it. Moving on, let's go. Boom! Whoa, sick camera. How did you do that? You got a friend? Why did I say it like that? I want a friend. Cool stuff, moving on. For a long time, I was doing stuff like this and not doing any of my original artwork. I was looking through my favorite films and just doing film studies. You wanna blast every other little infant child in your classroom? That's how you do it right there. Study nothing but the pros. All right, I can tell that you know what you're doing. You've got a vision. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to find out. Oh, there it is. Look. Hey, pretty good job. Ah, good job. Oh, you're quite the painter. You're quite the painter, aren't you? No, you're actually pretty good. I don't have anything to say about this one. I do want to do this in the future. I want to do a challenge where I take your male artists or your male figures and then put them into female forms. So you beat me to that punch, or I just stole your idea, one of those two. You draw with the non-dominant hand to find your style, and that's what we're getting into right now at the end of the video. It'll help you find your style in 10 minutes or less. All right, so here we go. Right before that, let's just go over what we learned. Big picture, baby. Always good, maybe, but always good. All right, you step way back to make a big stack. Look, it thinks it's a real cigarette now. And when you're looking at an image, you gotta flip it. Flip it, don't rip it. Don't rip it, throw it away, think it's bad drawing. Flip it, don't rip it. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. To find your art style in 10 minutes or less, you use your non-dominant hand. If you were doing all of that with your non-dominant hand, you would eventually, it's natural for your art style to just come out, because That's just how nature works. I'm showing it right now with the Wacom 1, and you can buy it. And now you can do it with your left hand. I'm just gonna type behind my back so you believe me here. See, this is just naturally coming out. When you have problems in your art and it just doesn't look good, you know, the structure's off, it doesn't really matter because the styles is what matters. Structure doesn't matter. I mean, you talk to any pro, they're gonna say style, style, style. Oh, well, that was supposed to be a lip. These are the eyelashes, just don't have as much control. But if you keep going, you'll eventually get there, and that's just how nature works. No one can really explain it. Oh, it's looking scraggly now. Do the hair. See, confident strokes. See, that just came out naturally, and I've only been doing it just for not even 10 minutes. So just imagine what you can do in 10 minutes with that. And that's how you find style. All right, not by hard work, not by repetition of drawing professionals' work, not by studying the figure and anatomy for years and years. You just switch your hand, and it's really that easy. Now, if you have like a broken arm or something, that's perfect. I actually wish I had a broken arm. I'm envious of you. If you have a broken arm, you don't know how lucky you are. Or if you don't even have an arm, now that's lucky. If you don't have an arm or a hand, I mean, like if you had just recently lost one, now you're just pure style. All the kids in school, they're gonna be so envious of that. So you can just consider yourself lucky. Thank you so much for Wacom reaching out to me and wanting to review this pad. I will say also, my style came out a lot more using this. More than any other thing that I've used, honestly. All right, Wacom. Buy it.